Holy shit.
All right.
Strike account linked to his Twitter account, and we're gonna make Yo, we're here.
It's so funny. He's like, yo, why does he make Chicago look so badass? Anyway.
I made it so that you can share your screen if you want to share the people.
Oh, I didn't even share. I thought we're laughing at the same thing, but
I just heard it.
Oh, you heard it. Fuck, I wonder if that's interesting because I wonder if it's gonna like echo or, like, because if you're, I don't think
so. I think it was just a little echo, small echo. Yep, there we are.
He makes Chicago look like such a cool place to live in, right? Isn't that crazy?
Well, welcome everyone to Satoshi Chat.
Yo, we're here in Chicago.
Wait. All right, just start. You can say it.
Welcome everyone to Satoshi Chats, episode 23.
Welcome. Shout out Michael Jordan.
Play the video.
Right. We got a little video.
Yo, we're here in Chicago. And we've got David here in Starbucks in El Salvador. David has his Strike account linked to his Twitter account, and we're going to make a free instant cash final remittance payment over Twitter. So I'm going to go search David's Twitter account on my phone.
I love his setup. Nice little two-screen.
I'm going to find his tips button, and I'm going to send.
I like how like the background, like his little cupboards in the background are like completely empty. I think you get like a nice view of them like pretty soon. But like, yeah, I like his minimalistic setup and like, dude, look at the cupboards.
And David, $10 over Twitter. Changing the world. It's going to open my non-custodial Lightning Moon wallet. Anyone in the world can download. And I'm just going to hit send. And boom. We just made an instant free remittance payment from Chicago, Illinois, USA to San Salvador, El Salvador over Twitter. Why would anyone ever use Western Union again? When you take one of the world's largest social internet networks and you combine it with the world's best open monetary network, Twitter accidentally becomes one of the best remitting experiences in the world.
That's right.
One singular payment standard.
Yeah, I just noticed that. I'm trying to hear that again. I like how he says accidentally, Like,
I mean, yeah, but I also was like thinking to myself when I first heard that, like, is it on accident or like?
Yeah, they must have had like a chat. Like Jack Dorsey had to have like approved that little button. Like there was definitely collaboration, like 100%. I want to hear that back though. That was really interesting.
This one singular payment standard and this one singular open monetary global monetary network is dematerializing all existing monetary networks.
I don't know if I skipped
Western Union, pawn to E4, your move.
Fucking savage. I didn't even back it up far enough. Let me hear that again. Was it like right here or something?
Yeah.
When you take one of the world's largest social internet networks and you combine it with the world's best open monetary network, Twitter accidentally becomes one of the best remitting experiences in the world.
I like how he says experiences too.
Yeah, it like as if buying a cheeseburger. Ooh, this is an experience.
Yeah, it's just as satisfying to tip someone on Bitcoin.
That was a great video. I love.
Look at that view.
I know it is a great, like, it is a freaking dope view. Like he makes, like, yeah, I was saying, like, he makes Chicago looks like such a cool place to live. That is insane.
Probably doesn't leave that. Well, I don't know. I shouldn't comment on his lifestyle, but
Fuck that guy.
it looks great though, honestly.
And obviously
Look at that river too. Yeah.
his cupboards are clearly empty because he just buys a lot of Bitcoin.
Isn't that? I love it, dude. It's the classic Jack Mahler.
I know. Yo.
Yep. All right. Fucking. What's the price of Bitcoin, man? We
Yeah.
we were at a dip, so we're still at a dip.
One more thing about the Jack Mahler's videos. I just like how he's doing something so like world saving and like so advanced and like different from anything that anyone else is doing in the world. And then he opens up his video, yo, what's up? All right.
Jack
BTC.
Mahler.
Oh yeah, we got a little pump today. We got a little pump.
The pump.
Little pump. 44,500. That's a great price. That is a great price.
It's so low. It's beautiful.
It's funny how, I mean, this little pump, you know, it could have a factor of this whole Twitter strike thing coming out, but I like how that news is like so much more important and like more like changing than like some of like the like world news FUD that just crashes Bitcoin like 30%. Like
Yeah, it's
and then
insane.
this information comes out and then like, you know, I bet you like it wasn't even a 1% difference. Like it didn't do anything. It probably came up just for the hell of it. But it's crazy. That's pretty crazy.
You can literally send money across the world right now via Twitter to anyone for like nothing.
Right. And I was yeah, I mean like pretty much it's just Strike, but like with like a nice little like it's a better user interface, I guess, on Twitter because you can kind of like see the person rather than just having their username, you know.
Right.
So like it is an experience, really, when you think about it. It's a better experience.
Yeah, that's what he's describing. It's not necessarily like the innovation itself that's occurring, but the experience has been upgraded.
Right, because before Strike was just, oh, I'm gonna send you know, $50 to you know, Strike account 123, you know, like just a username. But now it's like, oh, it's the actual person. Like it's yeah, it's a better experience, definitely. And
Superior.
yeah, far superior. And I mean, anyone in the world can have a Twitter account. You could get a smartphone that could download Twitter and Strike probably for like less than $50 US. So like, yeah, I guess it's kind of expensive, but like more of the world is adopting like smartphones and stuff. So this is crazy. It's crazy.
For real, I remember seeing something where like, I think it was Alex Gladstein was like correcting someone who said like, oh, only like 30% of people in El Salvador have like phones, and he said like, oh, that's like an old statistic. It's like 70% now.
Yeah,
it's like so many
like
people.
These third world countries, I love the leapfrog effect because it's totally happening. These third world countries just did a huge leapfrog over America, and I mean not past us, but you know they skipped a step, and that step was really expensive smartphones.
Well, kudos to them. Fucking seems like we're behind.
Well, I mean, if you want to consider monetary policy, then yes, we are behind.
Yeah, I thought that's what you were referencing. It's like El Salvador and stuff like, but and anywhere I think we there's like a lot of places that have way better, you know, regulation and stuff set in place. But who knows? Hopefully, pretty soon here we can just get fucking everything tax free in certain states, and then we have growth in those states, and then the other states can just suffer if that's what they
Bitcoiners
choose.
need to like get a state and then like claim it as a new country, and all the Bitcoiners can live there.
Yeah, the capital gains tax is evil, but never sell Bitcoin, so then you don't have to deal with it.
Right. Anything
Well,
else for today?
As far as what's been going on, I don't know, in the world of Bitcoin. Let's see. I literally recall looking in my company Slack today and seeing like, oh, slow news day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like, is that a joke or
no?
is this Twitter video not like pretty big news in that world or what?
No, it was making fun of it. Yeah, it was a joke.
Oh, okay. I was like,
but yeah, fucking. One thing I heard is fucking. There's a Bitcoin conference in Atlanta, I guess that
really? Who's like doing it?
it's called like the Atlanta Bitcoin Conference or tab something like TabConf or something. But I guess we're supposed to have like people there, so that's cool.
Who's like hosting it? Is it Bitcoin Magazine?
It is like a Bitcoiner thing, like not like a shitcoiner thing.
But it's not like the same event as like Miami.
Oh no, it's not our conference. The best conference in Miami.
It's like a meetup.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a pretty big conference. It's Brink, OpenSats, Human Rights Foundation. Yeah, it's a pretty good conference. Let's see, speakers: Jimmy Song, Ben Carn, yeah, Jeremy Rubin, like a few people, yeah, good people. Stephen Livera,
TabConf.
Huh?
TabConf. I wonder what tab means. Jimmy Song.
Oh, you've got the vid. Got it.
I like this guy, Ben Carmen.
Ben Price.
I like how some of these pictures just have the laser eyes in them. That's so funny. They just like took it from their Twitter.
Laser eyes.
All right, we'll see how that goes. Interesting. I'll have to listen to Jimmy Song.
What?
I'll have to give they'll like live stream it, right? Or have videos or whatever.
I think so. I would think they would live stream it. After like our conference, I feel like everyone should live stream it because ours was fully live streamed.
Oh yeah, that was a great feature. The only thing I wish is that like the live stream recorded the like initial cheer from the crowd after he announced it or after the president announced it, because like it's like from the on the live stream it's like the actual video, and then like 30 seconds in it cuts to the crowd still cheering, but it's like not as enthusiastic.
Yeah, like I mean, I don't know. You just had to be there for that moment, you know?
Right.
It was a great moment, and like I feel like it was like the defining moment of that fucking conference. Like,
oh, for sure. Exceeded the expectations.
Yeah, that's really what like made it like worth it. Like I felt like when we were all standing there, I was like, okay, now I feel like I'm in a room surrounded by people who like love what we're doing, you know, because we're all just like sitting here like loving this, you know, like fucking.
I know. I remember some people like walking out. I'm like, what are you doing?
What? Like you're about to witness like something like that will be looked back like on like, and people be like, oh, remember like the first like when that was announced and where and like who like Jack was there. It was funny. Yeah, we were in the room with him. We were like with it. Like he came from that little building in Chicago that we were looking at, and we came from our little buildings in the other sides of the country and like met in Miami just to like discuss that, you know?
It was like scheduled for those, like when you have the ticket in your hand, it's like scheduled for you to be in the same vicinity as them.
And they're just like, you better find a way to get there.
And they're just like really rich.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, he was rich, probably, and he probably just fucking mobbed up, did that announcement and mobbed out, but like
back to Chicago, to the past.
Back to grind, dude. I feel like he's just a grinder.
Yeah. Oh, what I was gonna say is that like I remember seeing something on Twitter and it was like, yo, where's Jack Mahler's been? And then he replied and he's like, I'm like working on something. And like, you know, whenever Jack Mahler's is quiet on Twitter, you know, something's about to drop. And I was thinking about that today. I was like, what could that possibly be? And then I go on Twitter and I'm like, oh, it's already here.
Yep, fucking strikes again, dude. He really is like leading the charge for Bitcoin right now. I feel like out of all
Strikes again.
I know, no pun intended. But yeah, I feel like of all people, he's just I think he's like representing the charge as far as like Bitcoin adoption right now.
Yeah, as far as hustle.
Yep, trying to get as many people to be on Bitcoin right now as possible, like literally as many.
All right. Shall that do
I think
it?
that should wrap it all up.
All right. Thanks for listening.
It's been a good rip. Been a good talk.
Yep.
I'll catch you on the other side of Satoshi Chats, episode 23. Take care.
Steve 24. Rest in peace, Kobe.
Yeah. Jeez. Bye, everyone.
All right, later.